Mayor Frey, would you like to present your motion?
Thank you, Council Vice President. Council members, thank you for taking the time. I think we all understand the deep need to drive down property taxes. It has a disproportionate impact on low-income people and seniors, and the pretty substantial shifts that we've seen in terms of who bears the burden of increased property taxes necessitates all of us on doing everything that we can. I've heard you say that I was not willing to drive down the property tax levy. I just need this to be stated clearly on both the record and in print that that is not true. So here's the motion. It should be in your hands. It's in paper. We will be able to vote on it. It builds on my original motion from 1A to drive down the levy and builds on your motion also to push the levy down. The motion proposes driving down the levy 1.9% from 8.3% to 6.4%. Your motion brings it down to 6.9%. That has already been passed. We want to go even further to 6.4. In addition to driving down the levy, you are also presently taking up somewhere north of 73 some odd amendments. There are major problems with doing both of these things at the same time. I understand the need to decrease the property tax levy and fully support it, and you have the chance to drive it down even further. So if you agree with pushing down the taxes, this is an opportunity to do so. What I don't agree with is cutting needs and then adding wants. Many of those 73 amendments do exactly that. Some of my concerns with these amendments include adding $6.53 million in new spending using cash balances and additional transfers. Second, millions to outside organizations by cutting important city services. Third, breaking up comprehensive public safety systems and dollars for ward-specific and/or pet projects. 4, funding unvetted short-term projects that will deliver minimal results and/or have no long-term funding source. In other words, signing up for things that we will not be able to keep as ongoing. 5, taking on the ongoing responsibilities of many other government entities who have their own tax collections. 6 is allocating unnecessary new funds to initiatives that have existing capacity now. And then the seventh and a concerning one is the laying off of employees in a targeted manner. And I may get into that more in depth. So collectively, the concern is around cutting core city services and then adding things that we want. Cutting needs and then adding wants. That would include police and community safety initiatives, unsheltered homeless response, and public works services in order to increase new spending on a number of different nonprofit organizations or unvetted pilots or one-time programs. So this is the chance to truly put our actions where our mouth is on property taxes. I agree with your sentiment and want to work with you to help drive down these taxes. This is an opportunity to do so. This was no small lift, as you can imagine. I'm glad that there is appetite to do exactly that. I think we're fortunate to have unity on this issue. Let's show property taxpayers that we care about their bottom line. Here's an opportunity to do something. As of last night, it is my understanding that there was not appetite to both drive down the tax levy and dramatically cut from the 73 amendments. If I am wrong about that, I'm very happy to know so. Again, I think we cannot do both of those things at the same time. And so I'm happy to pass it back to Council Member Lene Palmisano. If not,
your time has expired. Your time has expired.